Okay, this is a Wailing Caverns run on my level 18 Protection Warrior. Most of the trash in this place, this is a huge instance, and there's not a lot that you really have to tank more than one mob at a time, so I'm not really going to show much trash. This is the first boss. It's one of the 4 druids. They're really simple to tank. They end up just putting people to sleep, and I think it has something to do with aggro, I'm not really sure, but as long as you're at the top, you shouldn't get put to sleep. Just really, they're all caster mobs, so you just want to tank them like you normally would. They're not really going to run away even if you lose aggro on them, so they'll stay in front of you, just keep hitting them. That is the sleep that she does. She actually just put our hunter's pet to sleep, so no big deal, just DPS her down. This next boss, he's actually yellow, he's non-hostile to you. I suggest definitely killing him, you don't have to, but he is a 100% drop that he's going to drop a shield, a blue shield. It's more than likely going to be an upgrade for you at this point, so definitely try to tank him. One of the shields he drops just has armor, but it's probably a lot more armor than any shield you already have, and if you get lucky and get the rare shield, it actually has stats on it too. I think for me, he just dropped the normal shield. Here's the third boss. I think he actually changes into a snake, which is like a bear form for a normal druid. There's not really much to him either. All the druids are almost the same. You just really just keep hitting them. They'll just go down. You don't have to do anything special against them. And there's his snake form or bear form. Okay, this guy, I thought I could pull the trash without having to tank them all at once. Well, apparently you can't do that. So I end up having to run up here and try to grab aggro on everything because I didn't pull right. So here I have to end up taunting him. Yeah, but I think I did a decent job picking up stuff, considering that I wasn't really prepared to tank him. But I mean, other than having to tank the 2 adds with him, he's pretty much the same as all the other druids. He just puts people to sleep. Yeah, this place is really, the only hard part is how long it is, and trying not to get lost in between finding all the bosses is a pretty big deal. This is one of the Thunder Lizard bosses. He's a little bit different. You would think he would be mostly melee damage, but he actually does lightning damage, so you really just have to tank him. He doesn't do anything special. He hits you with some thunderbolts, I think. No big deal to tank, just a normal. You just tank him. He'll stand in one spot most of the time. Okay, this guy, you might get trash and you might not get trash with him. I think our rogue sapped the trash that might pull, so we didn't actually have any trash. But he's just like the other druids. He puts people to sleep, and I think here he actually puts me to sleep, even though I have aggro on him. And yeah, but here it's just really, it's just like the other druids. You just keep, it's really for the same boss. This guy he hits a little bit harder. He casts roots. Really, he's not that hard to tank. You don't have any abilities to reduce damage right now, so really you just get in there and Ren Thunderclap to try to slow down his attack speed, and just keep shield bashing and heroic strike when you have enough rage, and you should hold aggro on him no problem. One thing you don't want to do is you don't want to get rooted and then have someone pull aggro, because it would be really hard to get back on him if he runs away from you. This is the last boss. You have to actually escort a druid around, and then you have to kill a few of the packs of trash that come running. He casts a crowd control effect on one of the players in your group. It's called Nightmare, but really it's basically the same sleep that all the druids were casting. All the bosses in here are really close to the same. None of them really do anything different, so it's a really easy place to tank. But that's about all there is for this run.